The officials tend to the injured player. Minute 45 left in this ball game. We'll take this pause. A Lancer player got up, went off under his own power as we resume play here.
Good news for the Lancers. Number 3 seemed to be okay.
The handoff straight up the middle. Good, strong run. Dan Weeks again.
Dan Weeks is very powerful for being 5'9", 160 pounds. He's doing a great job at the fullback position.
I'm sure the coaching staff has to be pleased with Weeks' performance here in the fourth quarter.
They've got to be pleased with all their running backs. They've tried out about 6 running backs, and they're all doing a good job tonight.
Down to a minute 5 left. Handoff to Weeks again as he tried to slant right, maybe a couple.
Enough for a first down.
And that just about ought to take care of this one as we're down inside 50 seconds.
A couple more subs come in there for the Rockies.
Matt Wheeler in at tight end. Winkle is going to get stacked up.
Sort of ran into his own man on that play. Maybe 1 or 2 more plays ought to do it here.
That Justin DeCrow, I believe. And we're down to 14 seconds. We'll see if the Rockies try to run another play.
All Justin Baker has to do is just, well, I guess they're not even going to take the snap. I was going to say all he had to do is take the snap and put one knee down, and that's all she wrote.
And they will let this one mercifully end. As the Rockies open this season with an outstanding performance, put 49 points on the board, 35 of them in the first half, and run away with a 49-0 win.
That's a beautiful season opener for the Rockies.
We have a quick scoring recap here for you. The Rockies got their first touchdown on a 9-yard pass play to Nick Wise. Second score was a 5-yard Stockberger run. Stockberger scored again in the second quarter. I'm not sure. I didn't write that one down, how long that was. It seems like that was about a 5-yarder as well.
I think that was a 5-yarder. He had quite a few little 5-yard runs that really helped out their offense tonight, picking up first downs.
And the Rocky defense got in on the scoring as Smith had an interception. Ryan Colvin had a pass play down at the goal line, about a 6 or 7-yard play, and capped the scoring off. Chris Myers with that 60-yard touchdown run. And as you said, the Rockies used about 6 different backs tonight, and all of them got into the yardage column.
Yeah, the surprise tonight had to be Chris Myers, who I believe had to pick up 100 yards in just one half of action, with probably the play of the game in that 60-yard run. For
10 o'clock, you'll be seeing the Rockies at home against the Warsaw Tigers, always a tough opponent.
Yeah, Warsaw is always tough against the Rockies. They have good, solid players all the time. They have a big line. They have quick receivers and quick backs, usually a strong quarterback all the time.
So it'll be a happy bus ride back to Plymouth for the Rockies, as once again the final score here tonight was 49-0. Rockies have it their way. We're going to get out of here. I want to remind everyone.
I saved of our stats.
Different looks, and they'll throw out of any of them.
Yeah, I'm sure they've worked on that in practice. They've done sort of a mock.
Ryan Stockberger back deep for the Rockies. Chris Myers and Matt Kramer up about the 25-yard line. Set to go. There's a kick, short kick. It'll take a bounce to be fielded by Stockberger. Stockberger's going to get tackled about the 25-yard line, about a 10-yard return. And the Rockies will start off about the 25, 1st and 10.
Of course, this being a key NLC matchup, the game last year at Warsaw, I believe the Tigers defeated the Rockies 14-0. So Rocky offense comes out on the field, led by Manny Castilla at quarterback. Rockies deny Stockburger back deep. And not much there as the Warsaw defense got right on top of that.
Offensive line didn't really hold up on that play much, but I'm sure that could be as a result of Warsaw's intent.
To see a hands off. Good gain there by Stockburger. He's out over the 35 to about the 38. And that is a first down for the Rockies, so good to see there for the Rocky offense. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 37. Rockies out of the eye again. To see a hands off to Stockburger again, and Stockburger's going to get out to near the 45. Good strong run by Ryan Stockburger. Not sure who was leading the block there.
I couldn't tell, but that was another strong run by Stockburger. He was able to penetrate through the hole.
Gary Davids, Tim Jones, Phil Bachman, Steve Savoy, Manny Castilla, Betty Funk, Ryan Stockburger, and Tim Weedling. Two receivers on the right. The 2nd and 3. And not much there.
Looked as if he ran into his own player on that one.
Rockies passed in short yardage like this last week on a 3rd and 2 or 3rd and 3.
Yeah, they pulled some surprises as perhaps 3rd and short, they'd go for the long bomb.
Man in motion is Colvin. There's a handoff, and Warsaw defense is going to stop that. Buddy Funk.
He was hit for nothing.
And the Rockies will punt the football away. Randy Kane. Billy West back deep for the Tigers. Kane gets off a good punt. He'll be fielded about the 25. And brought down. Good coverage there by the Rocky special teams.
Looked like number 22, Mike Tremaine, on that stop. He read where that receiver was going right away.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
So we'll see the Tiger offense. The quarterback is Mike Whitaker. Running back Ben Long. Running back David Bailey. It's a handoff and not much there. David Bailey on the carry.
On the run for the Tigers.
Very typical of what we saw in the LaVille game right there. Plymouth's defensive line really pulling out all the stops to get the job done and not allowing the running backs to penetrate.
One thing Coach Conant also said in the paper, if there is a problem with this defense, it's with the youth of it. They're a little bit too aggressive sometimes. And able to turn the corner is Billy West, or Ben Long rather.
Number 24, Ben Long on the carry for the Tigers. He was knocked out of bounds by number 9, Randy Kane.
Randy Kane knocked him out of bounds.
Near tackle for a loss, which... The linebackers are getting set for a run right up the middle.
And there it was on the quarterback, Whitaker, I think on the keeper. And it's going to be a first down for Warsaw as they're out over the 40 to about the 42.
Not much you can do about a quarterback sneak, even though you're protection.
Warsaw coach is Ted Huber. Of course, Plymouth coached by Tom Condon. Whitaker looks to throw the football, zips it over midfield, has a man. Billy West is going to be tackled, but another Warsaw first down.
Decent coverage by the Rockies on that play. Unfortunately, well, actually, he did his job in staying behind his man, but unfortunately,
Quarterback Mike Whitaker showed a strong arm there on that. Whitaker rolls, looks to throw the football again, and he passes incomplete. Good pressure there. As Matt Kramer got in, as among others. And we've seen him drop back a couple of times. I'd say that could be the key to the game, is keeping pressure on him. There's a draw play up the middle. It's going to be close to another first down for the Tigers, as that was David Bailey.
Draw play to number 44.
It's going to be just short of the first down, it appears.
I think the entire defense of the Rockies was fooled on that draw.
3rd and 2 from the Rocky 39. Whitaker on the pitch. And in the backfield, tackled Chris Myers and Matt Kramer. Has been long on the carry, and he got racked up quick.
That was a great tackle by Chris Myers.
Tigers going to be forced to punt the ball. It'll be Zach Mays. Back deep is Mike Tremaine and Ryan Colvin. Punt is dropped, but he got lucky. It bounced right back up to him. He's on the near sideline here. It goes out of bounds about the 22-yard line.
The punt goes out of bounds at the Rocky 23-yard line.
So they're going to spot it at the 23. It'll be 1st and 10 Rockies.
But Plymouth held it together on the third down conversions.
That's got to be a big boost to the defense. The Rockies take over. Castilla keeps it, and he's going to get tripped up over the 25. Like somebody got a hand on his ankle, or he may have got several more yards there.
Yeah, he looked to be a little tripped up on that play.
Castilla hands off, and Stockburger's going to get racked up in the backfield.
Looks like the entire defensive line. I'm sorry. The entire defensive line just came through there right away on that play.
I thought they looked like they got him in the backfield from here, just at the line.
Looked like a loss of 1 or perhaps a gain of 0.
Oh, you may see Castilla pass the ball here. He does drop back, looks to throw the football, throws it over the middle, and incomplete, almost intercepted. The intended receiver was Nick Wise.
Broken up by number 22.
I think they've yet to get into Warsaw territory.
Randy Kane do the punting for the Rockies. Almost blocked. Going to be fielded at about the 42 and racked up at midfield. Got about 5 extra yards there. Looked like the Rockies had a chance to get him about the 45, and he eluded 2 men. Matt Kramer's going to get credit for the stop. So the Tigers are going to take over at the 49.
They're right at the 50-yard line. That's great field position to start out.
Good handoff. Still on his feet is Bailey. Or Ben Long, rather, number 24.
Ben Long really worked for those yards.
Tigers in good shape. Whitaker looks to throw the football. As a man on the sideline is going to be out of bounds, no catch.
Mike Whitaker's pass to belly left was caught but out of bounds.
Fortunately for the Rocky safeties, that pass was thrown a little bit wide and forced to draw the receiver out of bounds.
Saddle moving back 5. It'll be 2nd and 9, I believe.
Second down and 9 yards to go.
Bailey on the carry is going to get over midfield.
That was a great stop by number 74, Jeremy Sickmiller, for the Rockies.
David Bailey.
So now it'll be 3rd and 7. Give Bailey a yard on that. Look for a pass here from Whitaker. Whitaker does drop back, looks to throw the football, dumps it off. Bailey is going to get racked up at the 45. Good job once again by the Rocky defense.
Heavy pressure by number 73, Steve Savoy, to break through the line. And
so now the Tigers will be forced to punt. Once again, it'll be Zach Mays, Mike Tremaine, and Ryan Collin back. The punt's going to go on the bounce to Tremaine. Tremaine's going to let it go as it goes through, so the Rockies will start 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line with 2:06 left here in the quarter.
As we saw happen in the LaVille game for the Rockies.
Yep. So the Rockies operate 1st and 10 from the 20. Castilla looks to throw the football. Has a man open. Caught. Steve Savoy out to the 40-yard line. Good play by the Rockies. Nice pass by Manny. Or Nick Wise on the reception, rather.
Excellent job by Nick Wise in order to elude the defenders and make such a...
I'd like to see that coming out on 1st down, throw the football.
Definitely, it's got to make the Warsaw Tigers sort of get in their heads now that the Rockies are going to pass often.
Stockberger can't turn the corner. I believe Ryan's going to get a yard or two lost.
A little bit of a lucky tackle there.
So 1 minute and a half left here in the first quarter. Plymouth Rockies and the Warsaw Tigers here at Plymouth High School. Castillo will throw the football again. A diving catch made. Then Nick Wise again at midfield.
Nick Wise again doing an excellent job of running his patterns to cut across the middle. It's somewhere up the middle or a little bit to the left side.
The Rockies line 2 men up right, and Castilla keeps the football 1st down as he's out over the 45 inside about the 43-yard line.
Good fake by Manny.
Yeah.
He had Warsaw linebackers really going after Stockberger, and then he just took 1st down.
The first 2 downs they passed, and the quarterback keeper. So 1st and 10 from the Tiger 43. Castilla hands the ball off, and it's got to be fumbled out of bounds. That one, a little bit of a tricky play there. I thought Castilla handed the ball off, and he kept it and made the pass to Sheehan. Rockies at the Tiger 41. There's 11 seconds left in the quarter. 1st and 10. Castilla pitches the ball back. Stockberger has going to get racked up at about the 26. So a gain of about 5. And that'll be the way the first quarter ends. No score here at Plymouth High School. We'll be back with the second quarter right after this pause.
Second down, 4 yards to go.
Castilla hands straight up the middle. Stockberger's not going to get much.
Stockberger on the carry.
See what they do give him. Maybe one. They gave Brian a yard on that, so it's 3rd and 3. Be a short 3. From the Tiger 23. And Castilla hands off, and a good tackle made by the Tigers.
On the carry for the Rockies.
And Buddy Funk.
Nate Hupper on the stop.
They're back out of the Rocky timeout. It's 4th and a long one. See what the Rockies decide to do here. Line up in the eye. Castilla throws the football over the middle to Nick Wise over the 15. Rocky 1st down. Good play call there.
Beautiful surprise play.
Just a quick short pass.
Just when you thought the ball was handed off, it was right in the hands of Nick Wise.
On the tackle for the Tigers.
So far tonight, the Rockies operate 1st and 10 from the Tiger 13. Castilla has the football still, looks to throw it, floats it, and knocked away. Good defensive coverage there by the Tigers.
Pass intended for Randy.
That was great coverage. That pass could have gone either way. Could have been caught for a touchdown, or very easily could have been intercepted.
Those guys will be brought back on the bit for an interception.
And he throws the football again, and incomplete pass. Ryan Colvin.
I think Colvin was expecting for that to be thrown behind the line of scrimmage. As you saw him, he was so away.
Into short drops and quick passes. So now the Rockies look at 3rd and 10. Castilla hands the ball off, and no, he throws the football once again. Manny Castilla being very deceptive. I thought he handed the ball off.
Well, I thought it was a running play for about a gain of 2 or 3, but look up again, and ball's going deep in the end zone.
3, 2, 1. The Rockies are going to try a field goal here coming out of this timeout. Ball spotted at the 13. They'll be kicking from the 20.
Matt Kramer will be holding for the kick.
And Kane's kick is up and good. And the Rockies take a 3-0 lead off the Randy Kane field goal.
That was a beautiful kick by Randy Kane.
Randy showed some nice form last week on some of the point afters, and that's good to see. Have a bit of a kicking game.
That's great to see now that we've established that Randy Kane is... Bill West's back for the Tigers. Looks like he's expecting a short kick.
And a line drive that's going to go through. Randy looks to be a bit pumped up as he really got a leg into that one.
He really kicked that one hard. That was a nice line drive.
Fights call against Plymouth.
Against them.
Oh, against Warsaw. Yeah, it's against the Tigers, so Randy Kane will kick this one from the 45.
That was an interesting little penalty there.
Yeah.
Well, he lined up offside, so yeah, he has to.
A lot of questions as to what was going on.
I think he lined up offside, so it's automatic.
So we'll do that all over again. Where Randy can get a leg in another one. The Tigers.
Yeah, it looks like this time he's expecting the long kick.
He's showing some respect. Kane gets a leg in another one. This one's going to be fielded at the goal line. Got a little bit of room. West is going to be out over the 25. Nice return.
That was a great kick and a nice return to get a little past the 25, about the 27-yard line.
We're giving credit to Mike Tremaine for the stop. So the Warsaw Tigers will start at their own 27.
First and 10 Tigers, 27-yard line. Okay. We got to take it.
I think so.
It's a handoff up to about the 35. It's Ben Long, the running back, 5'9", 165-pound junior for the Tigers. Going to get 7 on that play, so it'll be 2nd and 3 from the 35.
I think if Warsaw wants to get something done, they're really going to have to work on their running game, because as we've seen, their passing game hasn't been very successful tonight.
Let's hope the Rockies can keep up the pressure. 2nd and 3, screen play, and got a little bit of room there. He straight arms the tackler, and he's out over midfield and brought down from behind. Nice tackle there by Tim Sheehan.
Yeah, missed tackle by number 9, Randy Kane.
It's a flag down on the play, a couple of them. Billy West was a receiver for the Tigers and got a face mask against the Rockies, so that'll be a big, costly penalty.
Very big, as a face mask is a 15-yard penalty, I believe.
And that would be from the point this drive started out at the Tiger 27. Now all of a sudden they're at the Rocky 27, 1st and 10. 9:10 left here in that first half. It's Bailey.
David Bailey on the carry for the Tigers.
Nice stop by Matt Kramer and Mike Tremaine.
Bailey's going to get 2 yards on that officially, and it'll be 2nd and 8 from the Rocky 25.
Right here's where we can get a look and see how tough the defense actually is when the pressure's on.
So 2nd and 8 from the 25. Whitaker drops back, looks to throw the football. He does, into the end zone. And a touchdown, Warsaw Tigers.
That was an amazing pass. Just a rainbow.
Like it was a nice looking pass as he dropped back a good 10 yards. And the point after is good by Ben Yeager. So the Tigers will take a 7-3 lead with 8:23 left here in the first half, and we'll take this pause. straight ahead and tripped up over the 30-yard line.
Stockberger returns the ball.
Like for a split second there, Stockberger looked like he might make that a big one.
Yeah, I thought perhaps he was going to break through, but unfortunately that couldn't happen. As they'll start, thought the third
ball control offense, eat some clock up and score before half would be a good plan. The Rockies out of the eye. Castilla hands off to Stockberger up the middle, and he's going to get gang tackled short of the 35.
Stockberger really made something out of nothing, actually, on that play. Really had nowhere to go once he got to the line of scrimmage, but sort of thrust forward and got a couple.
Ryan seems first half. Castilla looks to throw the football, has a man open and through the hands of Mike Tremaine. Or Stockberger, rather.
There's a dark green Toyota.
That looks like 22 instead of 32.
I think Stockberger had his mind on it.
It'll be 3rd and 7. Rocky 29. Rocky's out of the eye again. Castilla looks to throw the football. He throws it across the middle, and Randy Kane had to go off of his fingertips.
Looks like Manny gave him a bullet there, and I don't think Randy couldn't handle that, as we just saw.
A good idea by the Plymouth offense, but they'll be facing 4th down and have to kick the football away, and Warsaw is going to wind up with
on the ball.
Now that particular series there had 2 passes, and both times the receiver had their hands on it and couldn't catch it. A short punt. It's good pressure by Warsaw. It's going to take a rocky bounce and wind up at the 40-yard line of the Tigers. So the Tigers will indeed start off in good position. 7:05 left here in the first half.
Went into the halftime right here.
So now the defense is back on the field. Whitaker hands off to Bailey, and Bailey's still on his feet as he bulls ahead to midfield. It's going to be close to a first down.
I think he's going to be just short of the first down as the referee marks it. Looks like he's got a very short 1 yard.
On that, it'll be 2nd and a short one from the Tiger 49. Bailey again, and he's going to get enough for the first down into Rocky territory over the 45.
Bailey's very strong,
177. Very similar physically. 1st and 10. Whitaker has the football, turns the corner, and going to get rung up. Looks like the Tigers recovered the fumble.
Recovered by the Tigers.
Not sure who was in on that hit. 44. So we're down under 5.5 minutes now in the half. Looks like some confusion on a fumble. And look like the Rockies have it.
I believe the Rockies do have it as we see the jubilation on the field by their players.
Chris Myers comes up with the football. Big break for the Plymouth Rockies as they'll take over.
Huge busted play by the Warsaw Tigers.
We can see that immediately. There was all sorts of confusion by the Tigers. And that usually leads to a turnover.
Yeah, once you get all that confusion out there, all the guys, no one knows what's going on, really.
So the Rockies take over at their own 45. See if the Rockies can take advantage of that gift by the Tigers. There's a handoff on a reverse and some room. There goes Colvin. Colvin's down to the 25, 20, 10, and Ryan Colvin's got to score the touchdown for the Rockies. Great play on the reverse.
Ryan Colvin is a very fast sophomore. As you can see there, no one was going to catch him.
That'll be a 55-yard touchdown run for the Rockies.
Never want to see a beautiful play like that pulled back on a flag.
So Randy Kane will try the point after out of the Matt Kramer hold. The Rocky offense comes back big. Kind of like the way the Rocky offenses look. They keep mixing things up. Point after is good, and Rockies go up over the Warsaw Tigers 10-7 with 4:47 left here in the first half. We'll be right back. Tigers are back.
That's what I mean. His ball game was just superb. He took 3 handoffs.
Here's Kane's kick. Another good boot. Got to be fielded at about the 5. Tigers has some run and a good tackle there. Buddy Funk.
Buddy Funk made a great tackle. As kick receiver did not see Buddy Funk. He just sort of blindsided him.
That'll be about a 24-yard return for the Tigers as they'll start off at the 30-yard line.
Up and not allow Warsaw to score.
Big test here. Whitaker hands off and stacked up for nowhere. Jeremy Sickmiller stood up. Not sure who that was. Was that Bailey? That'll be 2nd and 9 from the 31 as they will get a yard on that play. Down under 4 minutes in the half. Whitaker drops back, looks to throw the football. Has a man wide open over the 40, 30. Coleman in pursuit is got to be brought down. Nice hustle. Ryan Colvin saved a sure touchdown there.
Once again, we saw Ryan Colvin display his speed as he just sort of got in a dead run with the receiver and caught up to him and fortunately made the tackle.
Can't believe how wide open the Tiger receiver was. Defense. Tigers are on their 14-yard line. Bailey on the carry is going to go inside the 5.
Tough play as Colvin really had him wrapped around the legs. Just did everything he could to drag him down, but he's heavily outsized.
Tigers do indeed have a first down, so it'll be 1st and goal from the 3. 3:15 left here in the quarter. Whitaker hands off and stacked up is Bailey, and he bounces off the pile and brought me down from behind. Tim Sheehan on the tackle for the Rockies. Good play there as that'll lose 4 yards for the Tiger offense. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 7.
Great play by the Rocky defense.
They were able to recover for a loss to the Tigers. Whitaker drops back, looks to pass, has that timing play again into the corner, incomplete. Way out of bounds that time. So it'll be 3rd and 7, and I think you can goal from the 7. Once again, they trail here 10-7. Whitaker rolls, looks to pass, has a man at the goal line, and a good hit's going to keep him out of the goal line.
There is a penalty flag.
It's a flag on the play. It's in the Warsaw backfield.
Matt Kramer on the stop to the Rockies.
Catch was made at the 1, and that's going to go against the Tigers.
Illegal block against Warsaw.
So that'll be a big penalty against the Tigers. That pass was complete about the 1. So that should be, I believe, a 15-yard penalty.
Really tough break for the Warsaw Tigers right there. They really threatened to score as they had it right on the goal line.
2:18 left, clock running. Big break for the Rockies. Whitaker drops back, looks to throw the football under some pressure, and had a man open, but the pass is incomplete. So the Rocky defense bent a little bit, but didn't break, and as they hold the Tigers here, and it'll be 4th down. See what the Tigers do. It's 4th and goal from the 29.
4th down.
You'd almost think the Tigers might go for it. 2-1. Tigers going for the field goal here. The kick is up. And it's going to be just short. Good try there by the Tiger place kicker, Ben Yeager.
That was a very, very long attempt for a field goal as it fell just short by maybe 2 yards.
I believe they said that was about a 36-yard attempt. It was a pretty long attempt at the high school level.
That's a very long attempt. As we saw Randy Kane drill one from about 30 yards earlier, but that one was just a little bit short.
So the Rockies will take over here with a 10-7 lead from their own 20. It'll be 1st and 10, 2:01 left in the first half. Well, both teams only have one timeout left. There's a handoff on a reverse, and looks like Ryan Colvin on the carry.
Yeah, Warsaw really read that reverse. They're lucky Colvin really didn't get a break through and head downfield like we saw earlier. He would have been gone.
Second down, 2 yards to go for the first.
Well, actually, they give him 8, as the scoreboard is now right. Stockberger is going to get piled up.
Maybe a gain of 1.
See where they spot the football. We are Rocky first down from the 30-yard line. Down under a minute left. Castilla keeps the football and still on his feet. He's going to get out to about the 40-yard line.
Nice keeper for Manny Casillas. He picked up about 7 or 8 yards on that play.
Tackled by number 56, Curtis Hatfield.
Castilla looks to throw the football. Has a man down here and passes incomplete. Tim Weedling was the intended receiver, broken up by Billy West. So now it's 3rd and 1. Rockies at their own 39-yard line. Castilla under center. Keeps the football. And looks like Manny may have enough for the first down. Rockies need to hurry or call a timeout. Now they stop the clock. That'll be a first down. They do stop the clock as they move the change. Wind things back up, and that may be the last play of the half, and it is. Rockies are going to go into halftime here at Plymouth High School with a 10-7 lead over NLC foe Warsaw. We'll be back with a halftime interview with the president of the Athletic Boosters, Dean Colvin, after this pause. Be the Rockies kicking off to the Tigers. Be Randy Kane doing the kicking. Not sure. Looks like make out who's back there.
Looks like Warsaw has their 3 typical receivers back there with big David Bailey.
It's a good kick, and it's a fumble. Picked back up. And a good tackle made. See if we can get the number. Big Gary Smith.
Number 44, David Bailey, returns the ball for the Tigers. Tackled by number 38, Gary Smith.
And that's indeed who.
Great takedown by Gary Smith. Unfortunately, that fumble occurred very early, and the Rockies didn't have anyone downfield to pick up on that.
Tigers did get a break. They'll start off at their own 18, 1st and 10. Start off throwing the football, and good defense there by the Rockies. Chris Myers.
I believe I saw Matt Kramer in there on the stop.
Matt Kramer as well. 2nd and 3. Carr's got some room for plenty for the first down as he busted over the 40 to about the 43-yard line.
Ben Long on the carry for the Tigers. Tackled by number 9, Randy Kane.
No, it's a great.
So the Tiger offense operates, little screen pass to Billy West, and West is going to get run up about the 48.
Tackled by number 9, Randy Kane. Number 12.
That goes spotted at the 49.
If you're going to just go throw a screen pass, that's the kind of job you want to do.
49. It's underway, 3rd quarter here at Rocky Field. It's a handoff, and that's going to be a Warsaw first down.
A little bit of an extra effort, sort of plunged them over the first down marker.
This is Ben Long once again on the carry. 1st and 10 from the 47. Whitaker drops back, looks to throw the football, and has a man open. Pass is incomplete, though, as he couldn't hang on. That was a nice-looking pass play there run by the Tigers as well.
That was a nice pass, but I think they had a little bit of help as we could see a little bit of holding in the backfield. Unfortunately, the official didn't catch up on that.
The second 10, Whitaker is going to get tripped up. May have lost a yard.
Tripped up by Jeremy Sickmiller.
Jeremy Sickmiller got a hand on Whitaker. It's like no gain.
That was a nice job by...
The Rocky defense needs to be awake here. Whitaker rolls, looks to throw the football. It's a man open. And the Tigers are going to come up with a big play there.
Looks like another first down for the Tigers.
On the stop for the Rockies. First down, Warsaw.
And it is a first.
Warsaw's having a nice drive coming right out of this half. Trying to get things done early.
Another screen. It's over to West, and West breaks one tackle and is going to get brought down just over the 30-yard line. It's like Randy Kane.
Randy Kane on the stop for the Rockies.
The Tigers seem to like the two from the 29. Whitaker hands off. Bailey's going to get met. I believe that was Phil Bachman.
Stopped by number 22, Mike Tremaine.
And Mike Tremaine. And that'll be good enough for another Tiger first down, is it? Well, if that's the case, let's hope they can grab themselves a second win. It's a pitch to Ben Long, and Long's going to turn the corner, and it's a big gain there as he's going to get down like inside the 10-yard line.
Great stop by Randy Kane on that play.
They saved a touchdown.
5-yard line.
Okay, now it'll be first and goal from the 5.
Warsaw's really putting together a tough...
So a big challenge here for the Rocky defense. Whitaker pushes the ball off, and there's not going to be much there.
Long on the carry.
Ben Long, I believe, might have lost a yard.
Good stop by Tim Sheehan as we see the Rocky defense really pulling through when they have to be faced with this goal line situation.
It's about second and goal from the 6. There's another screen, and that's going to be a touchdown for the Tigers. It looks like the Rocky defense fell asleep on this side of the field a little bit. Tigers take a 13-10 lead. They'll try to extend that road at the point after Yeager out of the high snap, and kick is straight through. So the Tigers take a 14-10 lead with 6:14 left here in the third quarter. We'll step away. A good strong kick. It's going to be fielded by Stockberger. Stockberger tries to cut it back, and he's going to get hit. Good tackle there made by the Tigers at about the 25-yard line.
To the 25-yard line for the Rockies. First and 10.
So the Rockies will start off first and 10 from their own 25, trailing 14-10. 6:09 left here in the third period.
I don't think anybody called the defense.
Stia hands off, and second man through, Ryan Stockberger. Like he might have got 3 or 4.
By number 50.
Tell you what, Manny Castilla does a great job on faking that handoff.
He hides the football very well.
Second down.
So Ryan's going to get 4. He's 2nd and 6 from the 29. Clock continues to run down to 5.5 minutes left here in the third quarter. Rockies out of the eye. Castilla Hands the ball off to Stockberger again. Stockberger has a little hole, and he's going to get enough for a Rocky first down as he bowls his way up over the 38.
Ryan Stockberger once again is showing the power that he has in order to get the first down.
Give the Rockies a little bit more breathing room. It's officially at the 39, 1st and 10. Castilla keeps the football, looks to pass, has a man open, pass is complete. Nick Wise over the 30 and going to get drugged down from behind near the Tiger 30-yard line. Good pass play by the Rockies there.
That was a beautiful play. Great connection by Manny Castilla to find Nick Wise.
Yeah, we just talked about Castilla hid the football very well. Got the 4th catch for Nick Wise, biggest gain of the night, I believe.
Yeah, Nick Wise really using his size to get an advantage in order to catch the ball and get some running room.
Well, 1st and 10 for the Rockies from the Tiger 33. Castilla has the football, looks to throw it. Throws deep and too deep, no flag. Like Nick might have got checked a little bit there.
I think Nick was held right there.
3-yard line. Rockies trying to take the lead. There's a handoff to Stockberger, and Stockberger gets rung up.
Stockberger on the carry. Stopped by number 7, Corey Lindsay.
Let's see if Ryan might have lost a yard on that.
I think all these fake handoffs are starting to catch up to the Rockies. It's Warsaw. Now they're doing a little bit better job of reading what's going on.
3rd down, 12 yards to go.
Rockies are running out of the eye. 2 men wide, Randy Kane, Tim Wiedling. And there's a draw play to